Good day. I want to share an interesting experience that happened to me recently. I had a birthday, and we decided to celebrate it in an unusual place on the island of Ruyan. It is a place of power, where our Slavic ancestors lived. We went there with my husband, and everything was perfect. It was a wonderful place. I felt great. But at some point, I felt a strong urge to cry and a strange feeling of melancholy. I cried and cried, then forgot about it. We returned home the next day, but I feel that this sense of melancholy hasn't left me. It was strange to feel this way when you're at home on vacation, everything is perfect, but you want to cry, feel melancholy, want to return to that place. I felt very weak, as if I was sick, I couldn't get off the couch, and this strange state lasted for a week. When, after a week, I didn't feel any better, after resting for a week and realizing that something was happening that was out of my control, I started looking on the internet, asking friends what was happening to me. And my friends, colleagues enlightened me that maybe at the place of power I could have caught some kind of attachment, a soul, an entity, a Lara. They are called different things. The idea is that it's not me crying, but someone inside of me is crying and sobbing and desperately wants to return to the island, draining my energy. With this strange request, I started looking for someone who could help me. I was recommended a wonderful hypnotherapist, Angelica Marquass. Angelica is not only a hypnotherapist, she also practices shamanism. Just what I needed. And to be honest, at first I treated it with, laughter. Even during the process at first, I found it very amusing. But at some point, when Angelica started telling me about what I feel in my body, where I feel it, although I couldn't tell her myself, I was breathing, there were various practices, a ritual was happening in a language unfamiliar to me, but I could directly feel that some of my energy was blocked initially in the stomach, in the chest, then higher and higher. And Angelica, at that moment when I felt these blocks, she would verbalize them to me. And when she started to guess what was happening with me on a bodily level, imagine a person who is hundreds of thousands of kilometers away from me. The session was via Skype, and she was telling me what I was feeling at that moment. Then it wasn't funny to me at all. I believed it was happening. I was living through all she was telling me. And at some point she helped me, and we extracted two entities from there, right from the stomach, completely through me. It was a very unusual process. It was a very unusual experience, my first time having such an experience, because I had never encountered such spirits before. But the point is, it worked. Right after this session, I felt better. The feeling of longing, that wistfulness, it just disappeared immediately, just like that, and it was gone. I sighed with relief. It took me some time to recover physically, but already right after our session, I felt the result. It's so wonderful to feel like my old self, a normal, healthy person, to enjoy life, to feel all of this. Huge thanks to Angelica for your help. You are an amazing master. I wish you many grateful clients like me. I will also tell others about you, because it was a very unique experience and people like you are very much needed. No matter how strange it may seem to someone, it was strange for me as well. I approached this session with distrust, but it helped me, and now I believe in it, and that's really cool. Thank you for being there.